Hello and welcome to my review on the 6-foot LED sapling. So I got this for $190 at Home Depot this year. It is actually returning because there was only like 200, 300 last year that they actually produced, and now I actually got one this year because I actually need one this year. Because I also have it with some other I'm gonna just say trees as of now to I'll just tell you that. So we're gonna get it open, but before that I'll tell you guys the box dimensions. So okay, so it is about, let's see, 22.5 inches like wide, and then about 33.5 this way, or just 33. And then it is 25 inches tall. Okay, so there was the box dimensions. The UPS guy just came up and was like, "You need help moving this?" And I told him no, I'm just opening it. So it's gonna be great. I'm actually gonna open right now. I'm just not really putting as much effort into my videos, but they're actually kind of fun now to just do this instead. And I also got my views back then just doing this. So I guess this is how I will do it until I really get popular. Maybe I'll do the good reviews again, but probably won't. Here it is. Oh yeah. I forgot how actually big this was, 6 feet. I kept thinking it was like 4 or 5 feet. So it's gonna be like tall as me, almost. Maybe half an inch or an inch taller, because sometimes they kind of inch their animatronics by, they say it's 6 foot, but it's actually like 5'6" or something. I don't think that'd be the case, but there's the very good base. I still have stakes out from my last review. Well, it wasn't even a review, but I wish this had box art so bad. So maybe I'll just tape that on the front. I don't know. But there's this. I think there's poles in this. Maybe not. Yeah, there's poles right here. I'll get those out off camera though. But here's the rest. We have cardboard. And then, oh, this thing is huge. Okay. So, okay, it's actually just like Murderous Maple. Looks like that. Here's that little branch on him. I should probably do that. Then here is one of the main thick parts. This doesn't seem too hard to build at all. Hopefully I don't screw up. Alright, well, here's another branch, but okay, so here's the final part, and then the adapter is also in there. I might just leave these in. Here's some moss. And then it has these stakes. These aren't actually like bent, they're actually kind of like 90-degree angles right there. So these actually probably won't bend when you stake them in. So I think I'm actually put these to use. I'd say this is a great box size. And I'll get the poles out after that. What if the box says my last name? Can't show it because I don't know. Maybe it's, you guys are gonna try to return it on me or something. But I'm gonna push the box away. I've heard, or not heard, but seen very easy setup, so let's hop to it. Alright, I'm now done building him. It took me 9 minutes and 12 seconds. It was kind of confusing here because, like, I had to kind of, like, jam it in because I thought it was wrong because I didn't want to put too much force on it. So I was careful with it, but I did have to kind of jam it. But immediately the moss was already falling off, but most of it's on there. Like, if I rub it, it falls off. But there is one problem. The gaps down there are fine. This one is wide open, but don't worry because the problem is very solvable. So I didn't actually screw this in all the way because there's actually a pull. When we screw it in, it tightens down, and it shouldn't have any gaps that are, that bad. I actually really do like it. So now that I see it, it is actually big. Like, it's taller than me a little bit. Like, I'm this tall compared to it, so I think I'm 5'11", and yeah, so has the same kind of brush fabric here. Glad it's there. It's like Murderous Maple, literally just Murderous Maple's kid. These are actually velcroed on, but it's kind of weird because maybe you could put bigger ones there, whatever you want to do. But this thing is kind of a little swamp themed, especially with this. This is actually very nice. I like this a lot, how it hangs. But this one is very good. If you just need a small tree, you don't want no 9-foot big one like Dennis the Tree, this one is definitely great. And it lights up. So I will show the lighting at night, obviously not in the day, but here's the control panel. On the LEDs, I'll showcase that more at night. You can put the step pad, kind of weird. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's to this. You might want to cover that up, especially if you're going to be displaying it outside. There's the adapter. It is outdoor rated. So, yeah. Kind of rare to see props be outdoor rated now, especially with Spirit. But Spirit's actually, I'm going off a little off topic, but Spirit is actually doing more outdoor rated stuff. But I think Lowe's is the worst this year. And then Spirit and Home Depot, I think they did good. A lot of people don't like Home Depot, but I actually do. But yeah, I definitely recommend it. It has, it's very simple, but it works. So here's more of the Velcro. I kind of took this off and re-put it on so you can kind of not see the Velcro as much. And then the moss, and there's the face. It's kind of sad but mad, more so looks mad, but has like 4 branches. This one being the longest. And then towards the back, though, there's one problem. It looks kind of flat, but I'd say it's fine, especially because it's small, so you can't tell too much. I mean, it's almost as much as flat as this is, so it's not horrible, especially with this going back and that going back too. It just kind of gets flat right here, but shouldn't be too bad. What I'm actually probably going to do is people will be able to see the back of this. I'll tell you that right now in my display. So what I'm probably going to do is hot glue moss right here, or it's so hot here, the sun is just going to melt the hot glue, and it literally is just going to come off like the moss is doing. So I might just put a little dab of E6000 here if I want to take it off for future years, but I'm most likely going to want to leave the moss, probably buy some of this. I do want a lot of this. This is nice, and yeah, I'll probably cover this up. So yeah, there is a little bit of an issue. This kind of square panel, it's where you bolt in that, so this gap doesn't show, because mine's actually like but I'm not putting it fully together. But yeah, I'd say I can kind of squish in on it, but it's hard because it's hot. It's really hot, but it is. I'd say it's strong, but it's not really, really, really strong. Like here, I can push in, but it will survive outside. I'll tell you that. 190. I'd say it's fair. It's not, oh, it's really, really worth it, or it's a horrible deal. I'd say it's fair, especially it lights up, and I haven't seen that yet. So yeah, this is the first of the 3 I will be reviewing for Home Depot this year. Maybe even 4, depends. Could update. So possibly 4, but for sure 3 of the animatronics I will be reviewing from Home Depot this year. Yeah, that's all I got to say for this review for the daytime part, and we're gonna get to nighttime soon and showcase it. So that'd be pretty cool. So let's hop to it. Alright, so here it is at night. I have it on yellowish green, like when we first saw the leaks, it was actually on this color. I actually like this color. It looks a lot more green on camera, but I'll show you the actual green. So yeah, there's the real green. But I don't think there's a single color that I don't like on this. Because actually, I want to go through them all. Because there's this one. You don't see any other detail on the tree, so you're gonna want a dim spotlight on it. You don't want a super bright spotlight to be so bright, because you need this to be the attention piece instead of, you can't have light that just absolutely is so bright you can't see the details. So, because you just don't want an absolute bright light on it. You want something about a little dim, not too dim though, but make sure it's lit up, because you just don't want like really, really bright lights. So here's blue, and then okay, I just turned it off. Can't find the button. There we go. And there's like this purplish blue, mainly blue though. And then this purple too. Let's see. Trying to find it. There's actual purple, white, and then there's color changing, which is the best way to show you all the colors. But when it is on color changing, the flame light doesn't actually, go. It just is still. Which I kind of like this color changing. Like it's actually a little cool. I will admit that. Like I really like the color changing for some reason, and it almost wants me to have it on color changing, but I won't. But here's a further view. Probably purple or blue or green is the best color, Red works too. I actually like all the colors except for this color. This one ain't that good, but it's still good. And yeah, all the colors are good. I'll say that. Yeah, I'd say pretty worth it. And I hope they do continue to make more trees like this. Maybe even bring it up to 15 feet. Who knows? But it will be probably expensive, like very expensive. But I think that's something they could do. 15 feet or 12 feet. I think 12 feet would be the next goal, but 15 feet could be something in the future, but it's going to cost a lot, and absolutely huge box because of this like plastic. So definitely recommend it. So thank you guys for watching my review on the 6-foot tall Scowling sapling, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye.